Hi my friends, this tutorial is related to the previous one in that we will now model the body of the lubricator that you see in this drawing. This is the final model. As you can see, our target is not complicated, but just meticulous. We have to respect all these shapes. The drawing is here. You see a lot of radii and two conical holes. I dimensioned only one of them here, and the other one is identical but reverted about the vertical axis. One is oriented, as you can see here. The other one is reverted with the major diameter to the left instead of to the right. Okay, let's start. Sketch XY plane, and we respect firstly an axis of 146. Then we try to model the external contour and so on. Dimensions are here, I don't mention each of them. You'll see how we work. Center line, vertical 146. No more center lines. We place it on the center point, and then a dimension between these 2 points of 63.5. Then I move this dimensions and I draw 4 circles. The first one is placed right on the axis with a radius of 16. Then another one also on this axis with a diameter of 28. Another one placed somewhere here with a radius of 17.5. This must be placed on the same horizontal with the center point. Another circle, the last one, on the axis equal to this one. Okay, then I trim some of them, but here is up so that I move like this. Trim the left arcs, escape. This first one is placed at 4 millimeters from up with the center 4 millimeters. The other one is placed at 30 2.5 from the center point. This one is placed OK, and the other one is at the same dimension with this one, because they are symmetrical. Good. Now I draw a line from here to the right, and I keep pressed the left button to draw an arc tangent with the line. Trim again of this. Our value for this radius of 4 millimeters, the same horizontal between this point and this point, and a diameter of 36. Good. I move this point. I don't move. I create an arc between these 2 points, 2 arcs, tangent down, and I trim these 2. The radius here is 2 millimeters. Okay. Then I apply a fillet, radius 3, between these 2 arcs. And now I also need to apply fillet 3 here, but there is no contact between them, so that I have to place, to create a circle with the radius 3 twice tangent the circle to both arcs, up and down, and then trim, 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 trim. I can apply keeping press the mouse, and I cut anything here. I apply a distance between these 2 points of 5 millimeters. Then I go to the bottom contour. This is the last circle in our sketch, and then I draw a horizontal, vertical, and so on to create this contour. Dimensions are all here. Let's do this. Line, horizontal, down, right, down, and back. I don't want to place here the chamfer, so that I go and I select the corner to have this chamfer. Okay. Trim this. fillet of 3 between these two, and now the other dimensions. This is 33, (24), or 21 is this, then a dimension of 22, a dimension of 5, another of 8. I cannot place this because of this horizontal. Yes, I renounce Ctrl Z to that dimension. I place this to the right. I eliminate this, and now I can apply 8 millimeters here. I try to connect this point with this point, and we have this situation. Now I can draw a line horizontal here, and I draw again a circle, my friends, with radius 3, because I don't have connection between this line with this, and I apply tangent between the circle and arc, the circle and line, with trim of this small end, trim of this, and also this. Good. Then we think about this placement. This is the peak of an hexagon. I draw it here to find out what is this dimension. Yes? Going back here, you see we don't know which is this dimension. We know the key dimension, which is 24. Yes, this is 24. This we don't know what is this dimension. So I go to the polygon with 6 faces or sides. I apply horizontal to one line, to this line, and dimension of 24. 24. Then I place a new dimension between these 2 points. That dimension is not accepted because is over constraint, but I accept this because I place a dimension here, a diameter, with a value taken from this. Yes? 4 dimensions needed. Yes, but I apply constraint fix of this point, and now 2 dimensions I have to add. This is construction, and it stays here very well, no problem. 1 dimension is this one, 2, and the other is to be found. I apply this. Oh, this point, this is a false point. It was placed before. I eliminate the constraint and I eliminate the point. Yes? Let's make some modification here to be clear for all. Now we have a fully constrained sketch, ignoring the position which is fixed. Yes? For this hexagon. Okay, finish sketch, revolve. Okay, and we have the first volume. Now I want to create that hexagon. I select this face, F7, polygon, center, endpoint, and now I apply horizontal along the x-axis between these 2 points. I make this circle as a construction, finish sketch, extrude this to this face with cut. Okay, we take a look at the drawing and we see here an angle of 30 degrees which cuts the corner of the hexagon head. We use plane XY to F7 to go here. Then we project this arc. We draw a line by keeping pressed the left button for a while to have this tangent. Then we go right here at the end of this, and then back. This line is vertical, of course. The angle is 30 degrees. Or 150, depends on solution. Finish sketch, revolve. You see this is selected, already selected. No, it is not, because of that cutting, that arc. Now it is. The axis is this Y axis, but I have to select Y and we select cut. Okay. To continue, we take a look at the drawing and we see some internal contours with radius 14 inside, radius 17.5 minus 2 inside, and fillets of 10 here, here, and here. Okay, let's apply this new elements. The plane is XY, F7. We project this line, but as a construction line. We also project this arc to obtain the center, this arc to obtain its center. They must be also construction lines. Then I draw a circle with this center and radius of 14. Another circle with this center with radius 17.5 minus 2. Trim, but let me project this line, trim, arcs, then I draw a line from here to somewhere, and another one like this. I apply fillet of 10 between these two, and these two, but I don't have here a line. Escape line from this point to somewhere, and again fillet with the same radius here. Good. This end must be turned back here, and here is not any line to be turned back, so that I draw it. You see, this is what we have. Now I don't exit from the sketch, but I touch the key revolve R. Yes, R from revolve. Select profiles. I want to see inside this and this. Select axis, which is Y. Axis is this. With cut. Yes. Okay. Very interesting. See? Now we have to cut these faces in order to apply the conical holes here. The distance is 25, symmetrical. Okay, XY plane, sketch, F7, rectangle, this one. I project the y-axis and I place that dimension of 25 divided by 2 for the right face or side. Then the same dimension here to be connected, you see. I project also this arc to have a point, this arc to have another point, the center, and I make coincident this line with its point, this line with its point. Now it is fully constrained, yes? I copy this, copy, and I place somewhere here, paste. Not necessary to have this projection. I project again this arc and this arc. I place on their centers this ends, and then I make collinear this line with this line, again fully constrained. I mirror both rectangles with shift pressed about this line. Apply. I selected these points, they are not necessary. We don't need them. Fully constrained. And now finish, extrude each of these four symmetrical all the way with cut. Okay. See, we have this to twice pair of faces. Now the conical holes, 34, 22.5, diameter 15 for the major and 19 for the minor end. Let's create this half of this contour for both. XY, sketch, F7, and we draw lines, 1, 2, 3, close. This is center line, diameters are 15 at one end and 9 at the other end. I project this arc to have a center. I make it construction. Then I place on this point this line. The length of the axis is 34 and the distance of the right side to this point is 22.5. Now we see that it doesn't get outside, so that we have to create a construction here. I project this face as a construction line. I don't extend the line, but I create new lines. You see? New lines. This is extension from this, and I make collinear this one with this one, this one with this one. Cancel. I cannot move this. Oh, it is placed on this arc. Yes, I delete the constraint and I can move this line. Not yet. I have to eliminate also these points, these constraints. Cut or trim, and then I place a line, this one. This is construction and this is center line. Yes? Good. Now I want to also create the other construction, and I make something. I draw a line outside here, vertical line, and I mirror one, two, three, 4, 5, 6 lines about this line. Apply. I copy. Oh, there is not a line here because I selected something else. You can eliminate anything you want here, even the axis. Now I take this mirrored construction and I place it here. I project this arc as a construction to have this point. Then I place the point here, I apply 15, I apply 9 very easily. Dimension of this line, no, this line, dimension of this point about this axis, which is 9, but this is not aligned. Now it is. Then the length of 34 here, 34, the distance of 22.5 here, and I project as a construction this line and collinear or placed here that axis. I cut this trim, this end, many overlapped lines, and now I have only 2 dimensions to add, but I don't know what are they. Apply. Oh, parallel. Remove. Done. That's all, my friends. Finish sketch. Revolve. I select one of them, this, and axis is this, with cut. OK. Now I select this sketch and I share this share sketch. Yes, it appears before the feature. Why did I this? Because I apply again revolve of this area about this axis, also with cut. Okay, now I hide the shared sketch. Very good. And final, let's see what is the volume. Properties, physical, update, copy, close, drawing, double click, paste. Oh, there is a difference here. Cancel. Let me see what happens. Here is something not good. Where is this? Here. Double click. F7. here this line must be vertical. Yes, you see? I draw a line to up, escape, trim, finish sketch, and now is okay. Once again, high properties, physical, update, copy, close, drawing, double click, paste. Now it's still wrong. I'm sure that this is okay. Good. Let me see what other mistake I have here. I discovered where is the problem. The problem is at this sketch. You see F7. Here the dimension is 9 for this point. Good. And here the dimension is 9 for this point, not this point. Nobody is perfect, my friends. And I am 78, you know this. New diameter is for this point the same 9. Finish sketch. Eye properties, physical, update, copy, close, drawing, double click, paste. That's okay, the same value. But I see that there is another problem here, not the volume but the thread. The thread is a texture thread. I select this isometric profile. You see here metric 24, metric 24 to the right. Okay, good. Material now is steel carbon. Color is orange, general color, and I select some faces to apply polished. This one. Now I keep pressed the shift button to select other faces and apply the same aspect for all of them. Aspect is still polished. Now is okay. If I change the style on shaded, we can take a look to both and we don't see anything, and the volume is the same. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.